While the civil war in Syria continues to rage, we are seeing more violence spilling over at the Turkish border. Ivan Watson, following that from CNN New York, joins us now. I know it's normally your patch and you've been following things closely. Tell us first of all about this explosion near the Syria-Turkish border. What do you know?
Well, Michael, it just happened within the last couple of hours. We're still trying to chase details, but there was a blast just inside Syrian territory, in rebel-controlled territory, very close to a major border crossing between Turkey and Syria, the Cilvegozu Bab el-Hawa Gate. As you can see from the activist videos posted there, there are vehicles, several vehicles that were burnt and destroyed by the blast. We don't have any confirmation of any fatalities yet, but this is very close to, from what we understand, this border gate, which has been repeatedly the target of explosions, some of them very deadly, over the course of the past year. Michael?
One of the other things about when it comes to Turkey and Syria, Turkey has shown restraint in recent incidents that have, or previous incidents involving Syria and border incursions and such, but that patience running out. Tell us about the helicopter shot down, what you know about that.
Well, this border is becoming increasingly unstable and violent, and the incident that took place yesterday really explains that. This is an escalation in the use of force that we have not seen over the course of the last 2.5 years as the relations have deteriorated between these two neighbors. The Turkish military, Michael, says that yesterday a helicopter, a Syrian Mi-17 helicopter, approached Turkish airspace. The military says they warned it several times, and then they say that the helicopter entered into Turkish airspace at a distance of roughly 2 kilometers. That is when a Turkish F-16 warplane, which was on a routine air patrol, then fired a missile at it and brought it down. As you can see, the burning wreckage hurtling to the ground. That was filmed by Syrian activists on the Syrian side of the border. Now, the Syrian military put out its own statement through the Syrian State News Agency, confirming that, in fact, a Syrian helicopter had been shot down by the Turkish military, that it had, in fact, made an incursion accidentally, the Syrian military said, into Turkish airspace. Now, the Turks have repeatedly warned Syria to stay away from the Turkish borders. This is going all the way back to June of 2012, when the Syrian anti-aircraft defenses shot down a Turkish reconnaissance jet over the eastern Mediterranean. And here we see now the Turks, for the first time, bringing back down a Syrian aircraft. Turkey's foreign minister, Ahmet Davutoglu, he's been quoted saying that, quote, "Nobody will dare to violate Turkey's border now." It's no secret the Turkish government has been lobbying the U.S. to carry out a military operation, basically to bring down Syrian President Bashar al-Assad. The Turkish government has said that it welcomes, in principle, the latest negotiations between the U.S. and Russia on trying to remove Syria's chemical weapons. But it's very clear that Turkey, the government, is probably one of the biggest hawks in the region when it comes to using force against the Syrian military. And we saw that in practice on Monday.